It's an opportunity to support the priorities that countries have themselves identified, as you have suggested, President von der Leyen, and priorities that they are seeking to pursue. South Africa has embarked on a just transition that advances renewable energy while safeguarding energy security and enabling social and economic development. We are using our natural resources or endowments, such as solar, wind, and our critical minerals, to build industries that will grow our economy. As South Africa, we are undertaking far-reaching economic reforms in energy, where we were challenged for quite a number of years, in water, in logistics, repositioning our harbors and our ports and our roads. We're focusing on telecommunications, and these are making our country more competitive and improving the investment environment. As a country, we are undertaking a massive infrastructure investment drive to expand the capacity of our economy and to meet the developmental needs of our people. Now, as a continent, Africa is striving for universal access to energy through diversification, equitable finance, and technology transfer. Now, the support from the EU and its member states will play an important role in this journey. And this is where we want to be partners. It is important that the substantial investments that are being made through the Global Gateway are structured in a manner that empowers African countries, and may I add, countries in the Global South. And these investments should not replace one dependency with another. They must be truly transformational and empowering. They must enable African countries and countries in the Global South to pursue development paths that are suited to their circumstances and the needs of their people. As we all know, South Africa is hosting the G20 Leaders Summit next month under the theme Solidarity, Equality, and Sustainability. And this theme was chosen very carefully, and it was aimed at addressing the challenges that the world is facing now with regard to solidarity, where we should all act together, the strong supporting the weak, the rich giving and lending support to the poor, the healthy supporting the unhealthy. That is the meaning of solidarity. And we also said that there should be equality. The world needs more equality and inclusion rather than leaving others behind. But we also need sustainable development and transformation. With around 100 of the 132 official meetings having been held since we took over the presidency of the G20 from Brazil, South Africa is well on its way in preparations towards hosting what I would call a very successful G20 summit for the first time on African soil. We welcome the support of the European Union and other countries for our G20 priorities to address the many challenges that developing economy countries are facing. Many developing economy countries face unsustainable debt burdens. A key issue for the G20 must be to develop solutions to address the debt burden that holds back the growth and the development of many of those countries, especially in Africa and in the global south. We need further measures to ensure that there is fair and equitable access to finance and debt sustainability so that these countries can meet the needs of their people and realize their potential. It is, in my view, simply unacceptable that many developing economy countries pay much more for their debt than what more developed economy countries pay. This unfair treatment perpetuates inequality, not only between individuals, but amongst countries as well. And it is for this reason that South Africa has set up a G20 extraordinary committee of independent experts on global wealth inequality, which is led by a Nobel laureate, Professor Joseph Stiglitz, to table a report at the G20 Leaders Summit on the issue of inequality. We now need to confront inequality and find ways of addressing it, for the world cannot continue with one